What is up, everybody? It's your boy Ren, and we're back playing some more Avowed. This is technically episode 2 here of our field inspection, which makes this a double take. That's right, our first hour was mainly just tutorial and, avatar customization, character creation. As well as just kind of randomly getting used to this game and understanding its mechanics and realizing that we are playing in the world of a game series that I have played before, which is fantastic. I love it. That is Pillars of Eternity, and now we are in Paradise. There are jokes there for sure. Every time I hear the name of this place, I am going to kind of giggle a little bit to myself because I'm a mature adult. But we're gonna keep it going basically where we left off at. Yeah, so we helped the little smuggler Eora, or whatever her name is, get off that little island and out of the cell. And now we're here in the docks of Paradise. Yeah, we're gonna keep it going from there, and hopefully by the end of this one, we will have knowledge of whether or not I can officially say this is good for certain types of people who like it, like games and of the such. Those were words that definitely came out of my mouth. I don't know if if anybody could understand them all that well, but they certainly were. I'm hoping to find... There should be like a sensitivity whenever you're like... No? I guess not. I was hoping there'd be like a look down sight, like a aim down sight kind of camera thingy, but no, it is not. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Who are you, lady?
Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And
congratulations, I am the Imperial.
Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
She's very much alive and standing right in front of you. You might try saying that in a way that doesn't piss off the Imperial Envoy. Actually, I'm the Imperial Envoy. The name's Rennie. What was that about good riddance? She's very much alive and standing right in front of you.
What?
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue.
A slip of my dagger in your freaking
Name's
face.
Cynric, captain of
lady.
the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Gorgeous, elegant, authoritative, wretched, loathsome, unlovable. Just point to the AMC and I'll be out of your way.
Get ready to be disappointed.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come
What?
for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Who or what is a Clavenger? Raised and I by the Lift Hound at the same time. I have a message to deliver for the Emperor of Adir. Sounds like I haven't found the right... They left the sound at the same time.
Some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Who or what is this Clavenger?
He's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less. Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
I have a missive to deliver from the Emperor of Adir.
Sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
Excellent. You can be the bronze to my brains.
See, Rick? I knew someone would appreciate me for me.
Kai, before you go, I just hate to send the envoy out there. The wilderness is no place for a scholar. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
The ambassador will be in danger. We have to get moving. Before I head out, what's this about the Steel
Steel
Garrote?
Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
The situation here must be dire if the
That's
Garrote
certainly
needs-
what they'd like you to believe.
if they're involved.
Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
I've never met the Steel Garrote Paladin in the flesh.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote?
I'll make sure to tell them that you're doing a good
Maybe
job.
it's better if you don't mention me at all. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Great, something to look forward
They
to.
say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
The ambassador could be in danger. We have to get moving. Ominous. I'll have to ask how she did that. Any idea what she wants with me? I'll deal with Ludwin later. Let's go, Kai. We have to get moving.
I admire your eagerness, envoy. Just don't rush into danger too quickly, all right?
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Yep, makes sense. Kai is a seasoned soldier and mercenary from the Roetian Empire, restless but affable. His wanderings led him to the Living Lands in search of peace. He is yet to find. As an experienced and battle-tested veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His incendiary ammunition can burn away flammable objects. Fire and ice. Kai is a powerful shot from his blunderbuss, dealing stun to a single enemy and taunting them for 10 seconds. And then Firestar or Kai to burn away webs, brambles, or other obstacles. Beautiful.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on.
I
let's get
am
you some
actually.
fresh air.
Approach fast travel beacons to unlock them.
Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Cool. So we got some fast travel.
What do you think, dimwit?
Clavenger's Landing. Sweet. Hey, look, we got armaments. I like armaments. Merchant.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Volter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
Okay, let's see what you have for sale. Alrighty, okay. So you got greatsword, daggers, grimoire of the elements, which is kind of already what I have. Common mace, common pistol, common spear, common wand, and some grenades. Let's see what... let's go ahead and sell that, because we're probably not going to use it. Keep the bow, keep the shield, keep the wands. Medium armor I think will be fine. Sell the rest of those. We got that. Everything else here, spoiled cabbage and you can go away. Agate. Used to sell at any vendor for a high price. Nice. Gems are always a beautiful, beautiful thing. So you just have weapons. I kind of want to try out these pistols, but for 150, doesn't seem all that useful. We'll count. You know what? We'll take one. We'll try it out just for the sake of saying that we tried it out. Cool.
The living lands are heading out to the wilds?
make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Let me see your stuff. Cool. Wayfarer's gloves would actually be kind of cool. So you're an armorer. Hidden treasure. Okay, yeah, give me a treasure map. My husband's misfortune on the stellar codpiece to spice things up with the bedroom. Now he's dead on account of a weak heart. I want nothing to do with the tasteless, though brutally effective garment, so I leave it to the gods to find a worthy bearer. Okay. That doesn't help me all that much. Cool. Let's go ahead and pick up some lockpicks while we're at it, too. Might as well get all of those. Okay.
Welcome to Dawnshore, Traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Volter told you.
Okay. Let me see what you got here. And yeah, true to form, you just have a whole bunch of regular stuff here. I don't really think that I need much of anything from you. So thank you, though.
Armor and shields for sale, envoy.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't...
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Is there something I can help with?
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Surely there's an address registry in the city archives you can consult. I might be able to find one. What's worth to you? Hey, I just got here. I'm as lost as you. Don't waste your coin on watchers. Nobody can really speak to souls.
That's a long way to walk. Oh well. The house is probably a loss by now.
Why do you need somebody who can read souls? This sounds serious. Is someone in trouble? Why can't the militia help? I don't have time for this. Yeah, why can't
I'm
you need
clearly
somebody
under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
Hold on. Why would Zorips invade your house? I can handle giant lizards. Yeah, why would yeah, why would
Why
Zorips...
did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
Who's they?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
I'll see what I can do about the yours. Most people have given up by now. Why do you stay? What happened to your plants? Yeah, what happened to your
I
plants?
wanted to grow a little food, save some skates. They never thrived, that's all. Clearly, I have bigger things to worry about.
The souls of plants and kith are made of the same essence. Maybe your plants died to the plague.
Gods, is it in the crops? As if things couldn't get any worse.
I'll see about the
Then
Zerps.
take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
I'll get you coming back, that's a promise.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Hey, not a problem. I'll figure it out. Is there like a map I can see? Yeah, okay, here we go. Stores, transitions, yada yada, trackable quests, cool. Oh, this whole area is like, oh, okay, so it's actually like big. Message from far, find the strangle route. What's that? The cabin fever, okay. So we're not even in like Paradise yet. Not in, like, proper Paradise, anyways. That's Paradise over there.
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
You're not working or selling something, you're loitering. Clear the way.
Yeah, okay. I'll just gotta let them go at it. Sweet, now we've actually, like, opened up. Here's the Ardra Stone. Let's see if there's anything interesting here. Set up a party camp? Sure. Speaking to can, just upgrade enchant gear, cook, store extra items in the party stash, and collect god tokens. This place above, they want to talk.
For most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
I'm an accomplished scholar of the arcane. The Emperor often turns to me with questions that lack easy answers.
You must have gone through one of Adir's famous academies. I can't imagine you had time for much other than your studies, so tell me, is this your first time getting dirt under your fingernails?
Yeah, I look forward to putting my skills to practical application. Hardly I'd like to complement my research with experience.
The Living Lands won't disappoint in that regard. Though the experiences on offer here have been the end of plenty of intrepid sorts. What I really want to know, since hard questions are your specialty, is why the Emperor would send his best scholar all the way to the Living Lands.
I'm investigating the Dream Scourge. I'd rather talk about why you're helping me and think about his punishment sent here.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
I've seen how people can get. People fear, have the right to fear. That's why I'm here, to find the source to put a stop to it. What's known about the Dream Scourge? I'm here just to put a stop to it.
I like your confidence. Just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
I can understand tension. Foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight. For the Living Lands are a lawless frontier. A little order and stability are needed. Why are you looking for the Clavegar anyways?
I was in rough shape when I came to Paradise a few years back. Clavenger Amond helped me get settled here. If he's gotten into trouble, the least I can do is help him out of it. Especially if he's following up on rumors of the Dream Scourge. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
I want to help. I'm going to stop the Dream Scourge one way or another. Serve at the Emperor's pleasure, and he sent me here. That's it. Everyone's heard tales of the Living Lands. I came for the adventures. Something here calls to me. I don't know what it is, but I feel a connection.
Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again. Even if it's just for a while.
Cool. That's all. Good night, Kai.
Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
Yeah, certainly we'll try. Upgrading items, piece of armor from the left. You can upgrade and must add the materials, weapon materials, yada yada. Okay, cool. I definitely don't have any of that though. Okay, and so there's like little. You have to do it a certain number of times, and I don't have anything that I can craft yet, so that's fine. Is Kai really the only one in my camp right now?
I haven't seen this much excitement in them.
Rest for the night next to the party camp? Yeah, sure. What happened to the other two? I thought that they were gonna be here. But I guess not. Hey, look, another quest is back here. You, quest. Give me quest.
Lordy. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
There's a lot I don't know about myself. I can speak to fish and shoot fire from my eyes. It's incredible. Is it one of the living lands that's invasive? Shoot him a furtive side-eye. I like being mysterious. I can shoot.
You can? Wait, you're pulling my leg, aren't you? I apologize. Everyone must ask you such things. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
Let me guess. Everything there wants to kill me?
I assume that's a no? Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? Human, about my height.
Haven't done that either. Probably just got half a Paradise. Not to be rude, but where's this going? They went, that way. I haven't done that either.
He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
By perilous, you mean, did you send your assistants off the wilds? That sounds dangerous. That doesn't bode well for him. That you send him out to the wilds? That seems dangerous.
It requires a certain initiative.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said.
Oh my god.
And bring me his map. I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you.
I see why you're concerned. I'll keep my eye out for him. Paying work, count me in. I've already had a job. Yeah, paying work, count me in.
Gods. At least coin will get me somewhere. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Hightown. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Yeah, don't push your luck, buddy. Wanted, Sansa, proprietor of Sansa's Emporium, has reported his assistant, please report a mage to Usher's attack. As since we've overestimated how far we can safely explore, we could outfit an entire expeditionary force with the bandits I've countered on the main road alone. Nearly spent my whole purse bribing my way out of the scrapes. To think I used to gripe about the Principi, never again. Anyway, here now, set up camp in the caravan. I scout the ruins. I wander through the wayward throngs of the Paradise as an expert on dead languages. What are we calling the ancients anyway? Godless, not much of a name. You think on it and I'll transcribe. Hope I'm not writing down any curses. In high spirits, Germund.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Alright, well. Cool. So, Eastern Wilds, huh? So there's lots of stuff to take a look at. And we will do all of that in order eventually. As we do find things. So let's head out north, I guess. Let's try to get our main bearings going here. Let me head over to the inventory. Because instead of this wand, I kind of want the pistol instead. Alright.
Your armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies.
Oh, really? You want to just steal stuff?
Incoming Zara. Oh, no, you don't.
Worse than rock.
Next one's mine.
critical shot. Okay.
Those must have been scavenging.
Upgrade materials.
Nothing
Cool.
like a win with a good team.
So the pistols are a little hard to kind of utilize, but I mean it'll be fine. I'll get used to it, you know.
I think there's something on the upper floor. We might be able to reach it from outside.
Okay.
You got everything you need to fix up your armor. Let's head to camp.
Yeah, that's cool and everything, but you said I could reach it from outside. So I kind of want to figure out how. Got some more plants. Aha! Here we go. You want me to go back to camp and work on this stuff? Seems a little unnecessary, buddy. Well, aha, there's a whole chest up here. Man, that's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Sweet. Throwables like grenades. We got those. Nice. I know he wants us to upgrade our stuff, but that seems like a lot of work right now for a little bit of gain. And I'd rather do that later. Because I want to go exploring. I mean, we're almost 30 minutes into this episode, and we really haven't done much. There's been a lot of talking, a lot of collecting random stuff. Hey, look at that. That looks like something.
Even Parkland and walls can't stand against this place. Take your best shot.
What are these? Beetles? Hey, you stop that right now. Yeah, you stop that. Oh, we got basically a shotgun. That'd actually be kind of cool. Let's try him out. Okay, that doesn't take too terribly long to utilize, so that's cool. Neato. Woohoo! Yeah, get shot. Okay. You need to get lost right now. Aha! Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah, alright. Alright. And we got some rough leather there. Alright. So let's kind of stick to the main road here just a little bit. What the heck are you? Oh, it's a bear! Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Seems like there's something up here.
Wilds are getting deadlier by the day. But people have to eat.
Okay. There's another bear there. Oh my gosh. It's a aggro, it's a aggro. Ooh, wow, okay. Yeah, take those both out, that's nice. Forgotten Soul Pod. I don't know what that does, but we can take it. I need food. Gotta eat. Let's see. What? Raw lashwing meat? Doesn't sound like that's too tasty. Let's get some thorn fruit. Takes 15 seconds. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Cool. Just wasting my stuff. Slag heart. Yeah, let's just get some of that stuff in my belly. Get some health up. Hey, cool. Softwood branch. Nice.
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Huh. Okay. So, fast travel has been disabled.
Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of
Dirt
that.
speckled amulet. What is that? Inventory, we got what? Where'd it go? Weakened wood, dirt speckled amulet, quest item. My dear Voltor, yours always. Okay.
Here it comes.
Yeah, let's get that started. Oh, hey, look, we got stuff here. Trapper's log. We shouldn't be seeing bears in Dawnshore, not this year. Either the season's gone mad or bears have. Pointed them to the Pillar of Audra. Was it my imagination or was the creature praying? Something's very wrong out here. It'll be dangerous to sneak up for a closer look, but danger never stopped me before.
We're not as crazy as they've heard.
Well, clearly you are, because you did something weird like that. Okay.
I got a
There's another young black bear.
Bear's chomping on.
Yeah, get stun locked. Get stun locked. I gotta back up just a little bit.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
That's a
What you got
bad
here?
way to go.
And another health potion for me. I like health potions. Health potions are cool. Common dagger. Some spoiled food. Okay, what do we got here?
Aye, aye.
Burn that down for me.
It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
It's a very likely thought there, Kai. What do we got here? Some money and some pelts. Got our Paradisian ladder. More chests. Oh, I didn't. Cool. We got one of those, another one, so that's cool. But we can sell some of that, so that's not bad. More frickin' black bears. What's this?
Quiet depths.
Yeah, take a critical hit, buddy. Oops. Ow.
Nice shot.
Kai, could you not do more damage to this thing? That'd be cool.
Didn't stand a chance.
Nice, good work. Take some more coin.
Glorious battle.
You, Magran's Fury. Something changed in Living Lands. Used to be that an armed person can come and go as they please. Now, if it isn't the Zarups, it's the bears. And if it isn't the bears, it's the bandits. And if it isn't the bandits, it's the tree folk. Feels like civilization is getting pushed out like a silver of glass. Enough is enough. I'm hopping onto the first ship back to the Eastern Reach. Might as well stop and gather some mushrooms on my way out so it isn't a total loss. Alright. So got that stuff there. There's also this bear over here. Get him. Another common spear. Let's see. What do we got here?
They don't usually venture out. What's got them riled up?
Oh, where'd he go? Ow! Ow! Take that. Oh, what you got? Ow. Yeah. Dude, could you finish your guy already? My god. So slow. There's that. What do we got on here? An agate and a wand. Nothing really else over here, just those guys. Then I'll take whatever spoiled cabbage is on you. Okay. I mean, I guess, but... Another health potion. Am I already, like, out of health potions? Yeah, I only have 2 of those. That's kind of garbage. Let's eat that roast. So it looks like it doesn't waste your food whenever you've eaten it. Okay, so we were just here, so it just means that we gotta go over this way. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't look like it wastes your food. As long as you have, like, time remaining left on it, it'll heal past that. Cool, cool. More bears, huh? Ah, man, I love spears. And this spear does like a whole bunch of damage, too.
The scourge invades. Claw it out.
Man, this telepathic voice is very, very needy.
It breathes. It is close.
So it must be like right up here, whatever it wants me to kill. Must be in here somewhere, huh?
That's the Claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk up.
Claviger, unfortunately, I cannot display any of the animancers to your grove. Dispatch any of the animancers to your grove. Not until you can guarantee their safe fashions. The Adrian presence in Paradis is complicated a diplomatic relationship, but you already knew that when you built them an embassy. Governor of Fior. Kill the afflicted bear. Okay, well.
Be your sake!
Yeah, get out of here. Ow. Ow, is there like a dodge ability that I got? Oh yeah, A to dodge. Hey, look at that. Kai, get out of there, dude. Ow. Ow, come on. Ow.
Hey! Over here!
Okay, so whenever that meter fills, I can do like a whole bunch of damage and it stuns. Come on, get over here, bear. Yeah. Come on, Winnie the Pooh. Ow. Ow. Come on.
Okay?
Ow! Ah, incapacitated. Ooh, feisty bear. Come on, just die already.
Next one's mine.
There it is.
Take that, you monstrosity. Well done.
What happened to that
Unflinching duty, new
Poor
shield.
bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good.
Ah, well then, what do you have to say for yourself, buddy?
My savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
Don't think the gods think me. You must be the injured in the ancestor. Are you right? Do you need help back in town? No place for a diplomat. Serthan quickly called this timely. People have died. You must be the injured ambassador.
Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
I have an urgent missive from the Emperor to you, Ambassador.
Keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted?
Keep talking like that, Ambassador, and kind of just mistrusting us.
I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Clavager? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
The bear had a dream scourge, I'm sure of it. We should leave now. Yeah,
I'm no
he has the dream scourge.
woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
It's not madness, it's an illness, a melee of the soul, a malady of the soul. Saw something like that at Fourth Northreach. This is corruption. It's a malady of the soul.
The rumors of plague were true. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
I don't know. I don't understand what it wants. Just let it hit it out the fight, it'll pass.
Well, that's encouraging. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
What if the Audra is the source of the blight and the strangle root? Seen this kind of Audra before. I think I know what to do.
I trust your instincts. Let me know how I can help. Just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Alright, sounds good. Let me double check everything just to make sure I got stuff. Hey, look at that, forgotten soul pods. Forgotten soul pod. Forgotten soul pod. And some soul sponge. Cool. Alrighty. I think I get some of that soul sponge as well. And let's go take a look at the Audra, I guess.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
You've been speaking to me since Fort Northreach. What do you want? Who are you? Whoever you are, stay out of my head.
We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape. We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness.
Let's set that aside. What's wrong with the strangle root? Alone in my strangeness indeed. If I'm familiar to you, do you know whose godlike I am? Whoever you are, I don't have time for this. Can you tell me, do you know whose godlike I am?
This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear, poor us, poor you.
Fort Northreach to bear this place is the same plague, isn't it? Poor bear. It killed the Clavenger. I wanted to kill me. If you're not going to get on my head, tell me how to stop this. Fort Northreach to bear this place.
The air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
Close the wound, disinfect it, heal it? Free it, at least enjoy vengeance against its killer. Put the poor thing down so it doesn't cause harm to itself. Leave, the best fight will earn a survival, or the nation will take its course. I'm not here to deal with riddles. Close the wound, disinfect it, heal it.
Care for it. Grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water.
Look, I came to see what's wrong with the strangle. Can you help or not?
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
Yes, I'll help you. It depends. What do you want? No, I'm not making a deal. Yeah, I'll help you.
Favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Dream Touch heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delgaman, Dream Thralls, and Vessels.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
I experienced a metaphysical spasm followed by a brief vision. Something reached out to me through the Audra. I wouldn't know where to begin. You wouldn't believe me. I told you I was just mainly faint. Nothing happened.
An
I'll do the...
attack on your very soul. Well, such an event could have killed someone, or worse.
Be careful where you go saying that. Nowadays, that kind of talk makes people nervous.
Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner.
That's her problem. I'm here for the Dream Scourge. Shouldn't the Steel Garrote report to us? Something's not... she's not wrong. The Living Lands crew. Shouldn't she be reporting to us?
The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the Living Lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
Understood.
We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Alright.
Whatever the Inquisitors mind, she can't be worse than that thing. Can she?
Let's make our way out of this place, honestly. Let's pick up some of this. Whoop. What's this guy doing over here? Ooh, amethyst and an iron chunk. Nice.
You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard godlikes have strange powers, but I'd never known them to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh?
Oh, deerskin boots.
You have your work cut out for you in
Nice.
Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Ooh. Boy, look at you. Common Grimoire of the Elements. Cool, cool, cool. And out. Nice. Iron gauntlets. Whole bunch of stuff's over here, man. Look at that. We now have... Yeah, let's go ahead and set up our camp here real quick. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, what do we got here? What can we upgrade? We can go ahead and upgrade our spear, which I think is probably for the best. Get that upgraded, and then let's go ahead and upgrade our breastplate. That's our next best bet over there.
That'll help
Cool.
against whatever we face out there.
Let's also take a look at some other stuff here. Alright. We got another one of those. Cool, cool, cool. Forgotten Soul Pod. Said to be the tears. The mournful will strike the sea, burst into a green cloud of noxious mist, concussive force, and some fire, it looks like. Unflinching duty. Let's go ahead and change out our shield there. That'd be cool. Next up, we got deerskin boots. Sure, better than what we have there, as well as our iron gauntlets. Nothing much else outside of that. We got Audra, nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and put some stuff away here. Mainly, let's put away these things here. Because we can always come and get this later, and hopefully that stuff will actually be available to be used. Let's go ahead and throw one of the bows in there. Axe or hammer? Let's throw the hammer in there. Get one of those. We'll keep the pistol out for now. One of the wands we'll keep with us. Then I think everything else we can kind of sell. Alright. Then I have unspent attribute points here. Let's do stamina. And we'll confirm that there. We have another point that we can use for our abilities. Companions we can... Okay, so that'll just be whenever they're up and about and doing stuff. Okay. For us... Armored Essence increases the Essence penalty for light and medium armor by 15. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Because I liked being armored up. Not even gonna lie. Because I'm kind of going for like a spell slinger kind of deal.
Hilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he? You seem much better suited to it.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Enchant unique weapons. Cool. For the left side of the screen, enchant, choose replacement for... okay. Okay, I actually don't have anything I can do there for it. Ha, cool. Sure, let's interact and exit. Alright, let's go ahead and save our game. New save there. Cool. That's a boar if I'd ever seen one. Very ugly looking boar. Alrighty, so we have officially hit our second hour, so that'll be the end of our double take here. So let's talk about it a little bit more, right? So last time we said that the aiming was a little bit weird, and that we didn't have enough information to really kind of make any kind of suggestion on who would like this game a little bit more and what not. I think we've kind of addressed some of that now. So the combat really isn't terrible. It is actually kind of fun. The combat is interesting. It's different than a lot of other combat that I've seen for a while, but it feels like a bit more old school kind of a way of doing combat. It doesn't feel terrible by any stretch of the imagination. I do agree with some of the assessments that other people had about the enemies just kind of being like very damage spongy, which I could kind of see. But it really isn't terrible. It makes you really have to dedicate yourself to the movement, to understanding your attacks, to choosing your weaponry and your specs and everything like that. So I don't think it's necessarily terrible, right? I like the story so far. I know we haven't really gotten to much of the story, but I like the way that it's kind of coming about already. The voice acting is really cool too, and I like the choicey making side of things. It feels very RPG-like. It makes me feel right at home with some of the older games that I've played before, like the modern kind of era of gaming. It feels more like an old-school classic of the RPG section, and I don't mind that whatsoever growing up with those types of games. It's not overly technical. It isn't like physics splendid, and a lot of people are trying to compare this to Skyrim, which I think is just completely unfair. This game and Skyrim are two completely different games. If I would compare this to anything, I would probably do EverQuest. Is kind of what this more feels like, right? With a kind of single player EverQuest. That's what this feels like to me, and I don't necessarily mind that whatsoever. I think it's very nice. It's paced very well, and I really haven't found anything that I dislike about the game so far. It's really interesting, and I need to spend a lot more time with this game to really kind of get into the nuances of what's happening with the mechanical side of the house. Yeah, I don't really see a problem with the combat and anything that other people were talking about. Like, everybody was like, well, it's not as like physicsy, and it's not as pretty, and they don't react all that well. And yeah, whatever. But neither did older games either. You just kind of fought and you did what you had to do. Besides that, Skyrim had its own problems whenever it first came out, and the fact that they've had to release it like 6 or 7 times just to like make money off of it seems like it's a very poor comparison. For what it is, I think Avowed kind of stands on its own. At least for as much as we've played it right now. I'm very interested in playing more of it though. So I look forward to continuing to kind of play and seeing how the game progresses as we level up, as we get a little bit more damage that we can do as we come across harder enemies. So let's go into Ren's review now. Ren's review, right? Casual gamers. I want to give this one a 9 out of 10. Hardcore gamers, I want to give this a 7 out of 10. Okay, so here's the thoughts on these. Casual gamers are really gonna like this game. This is very fun for the individual that has a little bit of time on their hands. Like we've said before several times over and over again, our rating is not for is the game good. Our rating is for whether or not a certain type of gamer is going to enjoy this game. And I feel like a lot of casual gamers are really going to enjoy this game. It's got everything that they kind of want. You got different weapons, a lot of different variety of weapons, it looks like, from what we've got here. You'll have the basic kind of types, but there's a lot of ways to combine them. There's a lot of different stats that'll go with them. You can kind of create and mix and match your own, and you can find the play style that you want to play as. And each of those are going to have their own respective, players that are going to be interested in that. And I think that's really what casual gamers like, is they like a variety. They don't want to be told how to specifically play the game. They don't want to be railroaded into hard meta classes. They kind of just want to be able to pick up the game and be like, oh, this would be fun to play with this, and then have it work in their favor. You want to do pistols? Cool, go a ranger build and, do what you want to do with those pistols. They take a little while to reload, but I imagine some of that can be, changed later on down the way with the different types of pistols that are available, or unique pistols that you can get along the way. You like me, and you like being a shield and spear user with a freaking rifle in the back just to, play with that and still have a little bit of magic that you do too. You can play like that. There's a lot of different ways to go about this game, and I think a lot of casual gamers are going to enjoy that. Plus, you actually have good voice acting and what appears to be a pretty decent story being built up with a lot of different quests, a lot of area to go explore, and that's what casual gamers love. They love a game that if they're going to be spending that amount of time in, that they can do so happily without a lot of complaints, without a lot of pushback from the game itself. And that's great for them. I think they're really going to enjoy that. Hardcore gamers, right? 7 out of 10. I think it's going to be kind of a toss-up with this crowd. because while there is certainly interesting things that you can do with meta builds, min-maxing your damage and stuff like that is going to be kind of a cool aspect for you. You're not going to really partake in the story as much, I don't think. Hardcore gamers aren't really here for the story, they're here for the combat. And because I can agree that some of these enemies might be a little bit damage spongy, your enjoyment of this game is going to come from making those numbers go brrr. You know, just see those numbers just go massive, to hit the critical damage, to make your own combination of whatever it is that you want to do, right? I think you guys would be really interested in this game simply for the fact of, you know, doing the damage, doing the numbers, and having a fun time with it. I think for much the same reason as the casual gamers, there's a lot of different ways to build. And I think you guys will find very overpowered ways and specific ways of taking out enemies in the quickest means possible, while also exploring and doing some cool things like that. So I think in this kind of a game, you might be inclined to consider yourself more of a casual gamer while you play. But this is also a game where you could spend 4 or 5 hours just like playing the game and digging into it and grinding into it, compared to casual gamers that usually only get about an hour and a half to play games. You can spend long sessions in this game and probably still not make it through most of the game in a sitting. So you're gonna be here for a while. You're gonna play. You're gonna find interesting new combinations, new kind of overpowered mechanics that you want to utilize. Finding the coolest stuff, building the coolest stuff, and just doing what you do. And then for some of the hardcore gamers that want to do all of the quests, that want to find all the little hidden things, there's that for you too. So I think there's lots of stuff for both types of people here. For certain hardcore gamers that are used to like extreme difficulty games, like your Dark Souls guys and things like that, this isn't going to be up their alley. But I think a lot of other hardcore gamers that are out there simply, just for the amount of playtime that they have on their hands, this is not a bad option to do it, as long as you're not comparing it to other AAA games. Just don't compare it to AAA games, because this is not itself a AAA game. I want to reiterate that here. Let's take a look at who developed this game here. So it's Obsidian in partnership with who else? Because that is going to change your guys' opinion quite a lot. Let's take a look in a book. It's the Reading Rainbow. So it is Obsidian Entertainment, published by Xbox Game Studios. So this was designed in-house for Obsidian, who I think the last real game that they did, their latest game was like Grounded. That's what Obsidian was working on. Is they've been working on bigger open world games, right? And they've just been kind of going around doing their own thing. They are not the type of publisher, developer that you could really claim as AAA. I think they're AA, maybe, if you want to take it to that far. They've been big before, and they're trying to make a name for themselves in a very niche market. I don't consider Grounded to be a AAA title. There's a lot of things about Obsidian Entertainment that are really good, and it puts them in line to be one of the better developers in the market. But AAA, I think, really is Sony Interactive, Activision, Treyarch, those type of guys who have big amounts of funding that kind of do whatever it is that their board of directors tells them to make. Whatever is going to make them money, that's what they're going to be doing. Heavy influence on microtransactions, DLC, downloadable content, skins, all that kind of crap. That's what AAA is about nowadays. Obsidian is not a AAA company. Sure, they have a bit of money. They have the money to make out nice games like Avowed, like Grounded, like all kinds of other stuff that they've developed in the past. But it's like saying that BioWare is a AAA company. It's not. It's a AA company. BioWare partners with several AAA companies to make games that are big and that people enjoy, that people, could recognize very easily. But they themselves are not a AAA company. And I think that's where a lot of people need to kind of change their mindset on what it means to be a AAA game. Because everybody wants to say, like, oh, because it's big and it's popular, it's made by these guys that you know their names of because they made other games before. They're AAA games. No, they're not. They're not AAA titles. Like, let's get that out of our head here, and really bring ourselves back to reality of the gaming industry, because we as gamers have been spoiled and then pandered to for quite a bit on gaming. And now that it's come to the point where a lot of gamers are looking at the industry and being like, hey, we're not getting the quality that we like out of things, out comes a game like Avowed that, for all intents and purposes, is a good freaking game. But because we've been spoiled with games like Skyrim, like, all kinds of other stuff that's out there, that we're used to kind of just getting what we want out of stuff and not appreciating a game for what it is. So I'm going to get off my soapbox. That's my soapbox durability for this episode. But yeah, don't be too harsh on the game. Lower your expectations ever so slightly. And realize that Avowed is a good game. You just have to give it the opportunity to shine through and not be so harsh on it, and stop comparing it to games that have had literally billions of years and many decades to sit there and remake itself and make it nice. And don't compare it to modded games. Don't compare it to modded games. That's stupid. It's a terrible, terrible thing to do. Anyways, yeah, soapbox durability is done for that for this. So, Ren's final word: casual gamers, 9 out of 10. Hardcore gamers, 7 out of 10. With quotation marks and asterisks aside that. So yeah, Avowed so far been pretty cool. I'm interested in playing more of it. I'm going to be playing more of it. You will probably see this be popping up with episodes of Ren's Plays alongside the current PAL World that is going on right now. I'm probably going to prioritize this one and PAL World moving forward a little bit, and just kind of keep it going from there. I may actually make some longer episodes of Avowed. I know people are like, well, why don't you just shorten the episodes? They're already kind of long to begin with, like an hour-long video. I don't want to sit and listen to that. Well, you probably should, because they're cool and fun, and, just have them on to the background. Just kind of do your thing, listen to a background. Which is a great segue to, hey, if you like this type of content, make sure to head over to the YouTube channel, where you can find other hour-long videos that you can sit and enjoy yourself with, as well as other cool content. That is youtube.com/RensWorld, by the way. That's on screen right now. I get ahead of myself here. But yeah, you can find other cool content, like the other field inspections, the hour-long first look at the games that are on the Game Pass, like Avowed, like PAL World, like Genshin Impact, like all kinds of other stuff that we have played before, even some of the smaller titles, like Overthrown, a preview game that was barely a game at all. It was certainly playable, kind of. Anyways, there's all kinds of stuff that's on the Xbox Game Pass. Watch some of the field inspections, see if you like the gameplay, see if you like the story, if you like the graphics, and see if it's something that you would be interested to download and play for yourself if you have the Xbox Game Pass. That's what those episodes are there for. You also have some of the bottom line up fronts, which are going to be coming out more and more often here pretty soon. 10-minute reviews of the good, the bad, and the ugly of my personal opinion of some of the games we've spent a little bit more time playing. And then we also have the other Ren's Plays, hour-long episodes, generally speaking, 10 to 20 episodes per each of those games that we played, just so that we can get in some time to play them and really get an in-depth, dirty look at the games that are there and just kind of have fun playing them. You can also check us out here at the live stream at twitch.tv/RenoxRage. That spelling will be on the right hand of your screen. For those of you who are on the YouTube, for all of you guys that are in the chat right now, well, hey, congratulations. You don't have to listen to me rant and ramble about what AAA titles actually are and what that really means in the industry nowadays, to find good content because you're already here. That one didn't make much sense. Anyways, thank you so much for coming down. I do greatly appreciate it. My name is Ren, and we will catch you on the next one. Laters!